Hello wine people, welcome to Thursday and Wines, where we simplify wine. My name is Peter and I'm a wine educator. In this video I will explain everything what you need to know about Zinfandel for your WSET Level 2 in wines. On this channel we want to change the world of wine. We believe that the world of wine should be more simple, easy to understand and approachable for everybody. So if this is something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing, joining us, and let's change the world of wine together. Let's start this video. Okay, wine people, let's talk about Zinfandel. I'll explain characteristic styles of Zinfandel. There's actually two different styles of Zinfandel that you need to know for WSET Level 2 in wines, and they're made from the same grape. I'll explain viticulture and winemaking for these two styles, and it is a very good topic for me to explain how two different styles of wines are made from different with the same grape, and what is done in the vineyard and in the winery in order to produce two different styles. There's only two appellations that you need to know for Zinfandel. There's not a lot of labeling terms that you need to know, but I'll explain which ones are important, and on the end I'll answer 10 WSET example questions. So let's go. When you open your WSET book, you're going to see that in the book a lot of focus is on explaining the red and the rosé version of Zinfandel. So both wines are made from the black grape Zinfandel. You can make a red version of Zinfandel, but you can also make a rosé version, rosé style, which is called white Zinfandel. And white Zinfandel is connected to California, to United States, where this particular style of wine is produced. So with these two style of wines, we're going to compare color, sweetness, acidity, alcohol, tannin, body and flavor. And something that you were supposed to read before coming to Zinfandel is the viticulture part of the book, the winemaking, and specifically rosé and sweet winemaking. So when we compare these two styles, you should already start thinking how a particular style of wine, in this case red and rosé style of white Zinfandel, is made. So what is required to do in the winery and also in the vineyard in order to produce this style of wine. So let's start with the color. Red version is going to be deep purple. White Zinfandel rosé style will be pale pink. So how do you produce wine that is deep in color, and how do you produce a wine that is pink in color? So with the red version, it's full extraction, a long maturation where you extract the color, and with the white Zinfandel, it's short maturation. Sweetness level for red version is going to be dry wine for medium sweet wine, together with a low alcohol. You need to understand that if it's a low alcohol, it means that the fermentation is probably did not finish all the way to the end, and the medium sweet level comes from the sugar that is not fermented into alcohol. Acidity level is medium because of the warm climate in United States. Alcohol for the red version is going to be high because the wine is fermented to dryness, and low for white Zinfandel because fermentation is interrupted. Tannin is medium to high for the red version. We don't comment on tannin for the rosé wine. Body is medium to full for the red, and it's light for the white Zinfandel. Flavor wise, Zinfandel has red and black fruit. It can age in oak, so it can have aromas from oak, sweet spices, oak, vanilla and coconut, for example. And it's a grape variety that has tendency to have different levels of ripeness even on the same bunch of grape. It can have overripe grapes, perfectly ripe, and even unripe grapes on the same bunch. So this is something that when you taste the Zinfandel, you could and should be focusing on. For the white Zinfandel, it has simple red fruit flavors. Viticulture and winemaking. So for Zinfandel, also one thing that you need to know appellation wise, we're going to cover basically you need to know California and you need to know Puglia. In United States the wine is called Zinfandel. In Puglia in Italy it's called Primitivo. Primitivo or Zinfandel enjoys warm Mediterranean climate. It needs warm Mediterranean climate in order to ripen properly. Challenges, it has this characteristic to unripen unevenly, so it has this in the wine it has mix of aromas that are overripe and also combination of unripe or just perfectly ripe flavors. It's usually in United States is done as a varietal wine. It means that at least 85% of the grapes is Zinfandel, but it can also be used as the main part of the blend or blended with other grapes. In Italy, in Puglia, it is always produced in a varietal style. It can age in oak and it will have aromas of that comes from oak. Style that you need to understand that exists with Zinfandel is the red and the rosé white Zinfandel version. Appellations that you need to know, it's Zinfandel in United States in California and it's called Primitivo in Italy in Puglia. Labeling. Labeling, you need to this is 3 examples. So you have the white Zinfandel in California, you have the old wine Zin. This is a term that you're going to see on many Californian wine labels. This is an indication that wine should be made from old wines. Zinfandel that usually on all wines indicate lower fruit production but higher quality of fruit that is produced. There's no law regulating this in the United States as far as I know, so it can actually be a really good wine or it can be just a marketing on the wine label. And then you can see Primitivo on the Italian label of wine in Puglia. Quick video for Zinfandel. Let's answer 10 example questions. What kind of climate is suitable for Zinfandel? Mediterranean, continental, maritime, tropical. The correct answer is A, Mediterranean. Both California and Puglia have warm Mediterranean climate. Zinfandel is used only for rosé wines. True or false? This is false. We have the red version, we have the rosé version. Which best describes white Zinfandel style? Low alcohol rosé sweet, medium alcohol red dry, low alcohol rosé dry, high alcohol rosé sweet. The correct answer is A, low alcohol rosé sweet or medium sweet. What is Zinfandel synonym in Italy? White Zinfandel, Puglia, Primitivo, Sangiovese. The correct answer is C, Primitivo. Which best describes red Zinfandel wine? Dry, full body, overripe, red and black fruit. Dry, medium body, fresh black fruit. Off dry, full body, ripe black fruit. Dry, full body, fresh red fruit. The correct answer is A, dry, full body, overripe, red and black fruit. How is white Zinfandel made? Short maceration and interrupted fermentation, long maceration and completed fermentation, short maceration and completed fermentation, long maceration and interrupted fermentation. So the correct answer is A, short maceration for the color and interrupted fermentation for the low alcohol and the sweetness in wine. Which is a common wine labeling term on Zinfandel labels in United States? Old wine Zinfandel, old vines Zinfandel, old grapes Zinfandel, old roots Zinfandel. The correct answer is B, old vines Zinfandel, not W, vines. Which is not true for Zinfandel. Produces rosé wines, ripens unevenly, grows well in a cool climate, named Primitivo in Italy. The correct answer is C, grows well in a cool climate, which is false, which is not true. Sweetness in white Zinfandel is made by adding sugar to dry wine. True or false? This is false. Wines are low in alcohol because fermentation is interrupted. It means that the part of sugar is not fermented to alcohol and it stays as sweetness in the final wine. Red Zinfandel wines usually have a high level of alcohol. True or false? This is true because the wines are fermented to dryness and are very ripe because of the warm climate. Let me know how well you did. Wine people, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was fun and informative to watch. Please let us know if you have any questions regarding Zinfandel. Consider subscribing if you want to see more of our videos. Please share with your friends and colleagues that are interested in wine or want to get interested in wine. Comment, do you believe that the world of wine should be more simple, easy to understand and approachable for everybody? Comment below, share. We want to change the world of wine and we need your help. Thank you for watching, stay thirsty and wise, and I'll see you in the next video.